The William Ruto Kenya Kwanza government is seeking to impose more taxes on Kenyans who earn higher salaries. In a proposal by the National Treasury, government is proposing an amendment of the Employment Act of 2007 that, if passed by the National Assembly, Kenyans will part with 3% of their basic salary, and for those earning more than 500,000 shillings and above, a 35% pay as you earn. The proposals to be channeled towards the housing levy. This proposed deduction follows earlier proposal by President Ruto to increase NSSF and NHIF contributions from Kenyans who are already struggling to make ends meet in the prevailing tough economy. Moige William with the details.
The National Treasury is keen to collect more from Kenyans, proposing the Employment Act 2007 be amended and have 3% deduction on basic salary to cater for the National Housing Development Fund. According to Finance Bill 2023, an employer shall pay in respect of each employee 3% of the employee's monthly basic salary not exceeding 5,000 shillings a month. According to the bill, Treasury proposes that employees who qualify for affordable housing should have their contributions accrue and be used to finance the purchase of a house under the government's affordable housing plan. For those who are not eligible for the affordable housing program, Treasury is proposing 3 potential outcomes with the accrued savings for 7 years after their first deduction or upon retirement, whichever comes first. They include 1. Be allowed to transfer the accrued contributions to their retirement scheme. 2. Be allowed to transfer the same to a person eligible for the affordable housing program, or that they be allowed to transfer the same to their spouse or children or a dependent. And the final option is that they be allowed to draw out their contribution in cash, provided the amount will be included in their taxable income. Still on the salary beat, Treasury proposes to have individuals earning more than 500,000 shillings per month have the marginal payee tax rate moved from 30% to 35%. The proposals in the Financial Bill 2023 will greatly affect Kenyans in the tax bracket, taking note of previous proposals by President William Ruto to increase deductions from salaried Kenyans. President Ruto proposed an increase of the National Social Security Fund (NSSF) monthly deductions from the current 200 shillings to 6% of the total gross earnings of an employer. Ruto has been championing to have the country's change in savings schemes to bridge the investment saving deficit, primarily on the basis that the current rate is too low to accord one a decent living upon retirement. The president has also proposed an increase in the National Health Insurance Fund (NHIF) deductions. In his speech during the Labor Day celebrations, the head of state said the current rates in which salaried workers pay between 150 and 1,700 shillings, depending on their pay, will be phased out and replaced with a flat rate of 2.75 of gross income.
Mimi mshahara yangu ni milioni moja. Yule bodaboda mapato yake ni 5,000. Kuna ungwana pale kweli? So nimesema tumebadilisha the contribution mechanism and the contribution formula. Also,
Kenyans will part with more to acquire some products, with the excise duty placed on some of the commodities, among them a 10% excise duty on imported phones, an excise duty of 5% subjected to wigs, human hair, false beards, eyebrows and eyelashes. For those advertising products related to betting and alcohol, either on TV, radio, print or billboard, the government proposes to impose a 15% excise duty. However, the Ruto government proposes to exempt VAT on liquefied petroleum gas, inputs of raw materials or fertilizer. Moige William, TV 47.